So we're going to start making the body powder. This is actually I'm going to make it a healing powder because I am going to put some zinc oxide into it. Everybody knows how good oatmeal is for the skin. It's very healthy. So in a short, I did where I took my regular oatmeal. It was Quaker oatmeal. Put it in my Vitamix blender, blended it up. I made this really fine powder in it. Calls for 1/4 cup of that, and 1/4 cup of the tapioca pudding, which I've got in here. This is a tapioca starch pudding that I got from bulk.com. I've got no connection to that company other than being a very happy camper with them. So I can use this in different body care products. It's a very silky feel to it. It can actually be used in place of talc. So if you are wanting something that is going to be a non-caking agent that is not related to talc, this is a good one to use. So let me put this back, over here. Then we are going to add in some rice flour, and again, it's going to be a 1/4 cup. And I'm just going to sprinkle some in here. Like that. I am a sifter. I do that whenever I'm baking and whenever I do things like this too. And 1 cup arrowroot, and this is my arrowroot right here. I do have a bigger bag of it. This was one that I had gotten before I restocked, and so I'm trying to use it up too. Arrowroot can be used in place of cornstarch. It is a thickening agent also whenever you use it in cooking, so you can use it in gravies, soups, different things like that. And while this one came from Organic Creations, the last bag that I got did come from bulkfoods.com. It's located over in Ohio, and I believe that if you spend, it's either $70 or $75 worth, it is like $5 shipping. Doesn't matter how much your order weighs, it is $5 shipping, which I think is awesome. And then the zinc oxide, hang on just 1 second. Okay, sorry, I had to grab my teaspoon. It is 1 teaspoon of zinc oxide, and I've got it in this jar, and it really does need to be it has really caked on me. I'm just going to take my hands, and since this is for me, I don't mind getting my hands in it. If it wasn't for me, I wouldn't be doing that. Or David. If it was for David, I don't think he cares. So I'm just going to, hit the camera there. Kind of shake this through. It doesn't take long. And you can just take your hand or something. A potato masher is actually really good for this. And just rub it through the grate. Then I'm going to take a spatula and stir this up here. Look at it. That's my zinc oxide, that is. You know what? That could be some of the oatmeal. There might be a little bit of coarseness to the oatmeal. There we go. And here's my spatula. I'm just going to give this a good stir, like you would with any recipe. And then I have got a little shaker that I'm going to get whenever I was selling this. I used to buy it in bulk. And if you're interested in any, I would just check out any supply stores that are close to you that deal in body care products, and you might be able to find some. You could probably also look on like Marketplace, eBay, someplace like that. I honestly don't know what the cost is of the shakers anymore because I've had these for a while and I just keep reusing them. So hang on just a second, I'm gonna go get the shaker. Okay, so I went and got my little container. It's got a lid that just pops onto it. Got my little funnel, and I'm going to fill this up. Reasons to make your own is you know what's in it. And with so many more people that are going to be working outdoors, so many of us have got gardens or are working on hiking, learning skills outdoors, you're going to get hot and sweaty. And what this will do is to, you know what, let me help this out a little bit here, is this can help keep it a little bit drier. This has got the zinc oxide. It's got the oat flour in it, which is very healing. The arrowroot is the decaking, and it's also a healing powder also. It can also be used as a thickener. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier. Excuse me. But the main thing whenever you get through working outdoors is hygiene, and because you don't want to leave this powder in a warm, moist environment. And I do not recommend using cornstarch, because cornstarch will, it's high in triglycerides and it's a sugar. So if you are prone to yeast infections, you're setting yourself up. You're just feeding that yeast with the sugar that's in the cornstarch. And I know a lot of people have never had any issues with it. My mom was a big user on that. But working in the hospital, one of the powders we used was a cornstarch one. And it would cause, and especially if you're on antibiotics, you want to watch out. Get this in here real quick. Put it over the bowl here. And I'll put the rest of it in. This only has like maybe a quarter at the most to go on it. It's got the little lid that pops on it. It closes and opens, and it just comes out in a really fine powder like that. So it's really great, you know, if you want to put it for us women, if we want to put it like on the bottom part of our bras, if you're like me, you get sweaty there, it works out great. You can put it down in the groin area. This is silky enough that you can even just rub it on your skin, and it feels so nice on it. But I hope y'all will give this a try, that you will keep learning that is one of your most valuable tools. You do need to stock up on physical things, but build up those skills, and just take care, you guys. I'll catch you in the next video. Hey guys, I just wanted to clarify, whenever I was talking about potato mashers and using it to go through the screen, it's later on in the video. This is the type that I was talking about, that's got a flat end or a rounded end on it. These work great to getting things through that screen if you need to.